Hey there, I'm back in Montana with Kate from Katie Did Rocks, and I dragged Nancy along with me this time. Our son recently moved to the States, so we're on our way to visit him, but stopped to visit Kate in the way. So where are we, Kate?
We are at the Far West Fishing Access near Rosebud, Montana, and we are going to go find some rocks.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. I've already found my first agate, but you'll have to watch Kate's video to see that. But here's my second one. A little bit bigger than the first one, not much. Just found another one. Oh, there's one right there too. I was looking at this one, showing Nancy what they look like. Get it out. No, it's bigger than I thought.
I was looking at that one thinking that that was the one you found.
There we go. Oh, that's a nice size one.
That is a nice one. I think that's
And then
a
there's
cast, actually.
one over here. What'd you say? It's a limb cast?
Let me see. Oh, maybe not. Nope, it's waterline. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool.
Have to get that one wet.
Very cool.
Here.
Where is it?
Oh, yep, there's one. And Nancy just found one too. All right, Nancy knows what to do now. Let's pick this up that Kate tells me is chert. It's got a nice banded shirt, and she's throwing rocks while I'm trying to film. Anyhow, I think that's pretty. I think I'm going to keep that one. Kate is forging across the river, and Nancy was rolling up her pant legs. So here we go. We're going in. Problem is you can't see what you're stepping on. There's quite a current.
I think I found one.
I think you're getting the hang of it. That looks great. Just found one, or maybe two, but I think one. Yeah, that's not one, but this is. Or is it? No, that's not one. Nancy and I got to Montana yesterday, and we pulled into our hotel last evening. We had about an hour to get to the beach and do a little bit of hunting. So I want to show you a couple of things we found there. We met a guy on the beach who had a bunch of nice rocks. I want to show you his stuff. So let's go there now, and then we'll come right back to the beach. Well, I just ran into Drew, who I think was just leaving as we were arriving. So, Drew, you're a local?
I am.
Okay.
I'm over from Billings, actually, so not local.
Okay, I know where Billings is.
I come here all the time.
You know Theo Kellison?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so do I. He's the one who told me to come here.
Yeah, I've watched his videos before.
Yeah, okay.
This
so
is a good little spot. You got to quit telling people.
Well, we don't need to publicize where it is.
No, it's all good.
So this, you've been picking, what is it, like 6 o'clock right now, something like that,
Yeah,
6:30?
Maybe 6 hours.
And then you've been here since noon, and
Yeah.
you found all these.
Yeah.
And these are all Montana. Well, that's Pet Wood.
For the most part.
But
there's a
most of
little
it's
bit
Montana?
Petrified wood in there. There's just some mixtures of things. I try to mostly grab just Montana agates, but there's probably a couple things mixed in there. I try to grab a heart rock for my kids and my wife.
That's nice.
They always like one of those. But yeah, there's pet wood in there and all kinds of agates. They're all about the same today, but I did find a little red in some.
Oh, that's neat.
I can't find some of my really cool ones. Right here is what I'm looking for. There's some that had some spirals on them. There's some that had some like, oh yeah, here you go. We need some water on them. The circles and the shells and the lines.
Oh, cool.
I did find quite a few that had lines in them today, so I was happy about that. And I found some good shaped ones. Of course, I'm not finding any of the good shaped ones that I want right now.
That's got some inclusions in it, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
That's a good one.
Yep, that's a good one. If this one was wet, you'd see that it's a really good
Here,
one.
I got a bucket of water.
Sure. You want to dip a few? You can dip a few.
There you go. Oh, that really makes them pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Beautiful.
I was happy to find that one. And that was an early find. This was a late find. There's almost some nice lines in them though. I just can't find them.
Of course. That's how it goes.
All the good ones that I want, you know. We've already looked at these. Put those away. This is probably a nice one. It's just hard to see in there.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll polish up nice if you wanted to polish something. I want to find one that was really shaped funny. I just am not finding it. I had some good shaped ones today. Kind of stuck out to me in a weird way. But it's not these.
What's That one's got kind of a, is that unusual?
Oh,
No,
yep, this
well,
one's
actually I was
pretty.
talking about this one. So,
You pointed out a good one,
okay.
but I like this one better.
Oh, that is cool.
That's really dark.
It is really dark.
Uh-huh.
And you said you don't polish them or anything?
I don't. I have a few friends that I give them to, and they polish them and they cut them, but I just like to put them on my windows. And I find better ones every time. I shouldn't pick up half of these because...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get pickier and pickier every time I go out, so.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
All right. Well, thanks for showing us your finds for the day.
Thanks for
and it
coming
was
over to
nice
say
to
hi.
meet you.
I appreciate it. What was your name?
Rob.
Rob? Nice
Yes.
to meet you. I'll look you up. I'll be curious.
I was talking to Drew. Nancy's been over here hunting. What did you find?
Just thought that was an interesting rock with the colors, not a keeper.
How do we know that's not a keeper? That might be. I might be picking that up. I like that one.
I don't know. This is some petrified wood, it looks like.
Is that your first petrified wood find ever?
Wait, yeah, probably. I mean, I guess I went to the petrified forest when I was a kid, but I didn't collect any wood there.
No, that'd be bad.
This is just some quartz that I thought was kind of cool looking.
Uh-huh.
And this is a rock that we don't really know for sure. It's quartzy, but we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think we should hold on to it.
All right.
Found this. It was dry, but I've gotten it wet already. I think that might be an agate. You can definitely see light through it. That's cool. It has conchoidal fracturing, so it's probably a jasper. I just like the stripiness.
Yeah, stripey one too.
Nancy's got stripes. Ooh, my stripes.
Ooh. Yep, yours is probably more cool.
I like yours too.
Okay, Rob already laughed at me because I told him I found what I thought was banded church jasper. And I know there's no such thing. But it does have kind of cool little bands in there. Kind of wrap around. And then it's red like jasper over here. So what is it?
I wonder, that's just a coating, I think. I think that red part is the outside and then it broke. I think it is
Oh, it
chert.
definitely broke, yeah.
But I think that red is just on the outside. Flip it around a little bit more again. Yeah, I think that red's just on the outside probably. Some sort of staining.
This one looked kind of cherty, but over here in this corner, it's got kind of some neat little swirl stuff kind of going on.
Yeah, it looks like agate banding, but I think it's chert. I'm not sure if that goes all the way through or if that's just on the surface. I think we should bring it home.
Maybe.
I might have just found a piece of petrified wood right there. Maybe. Haven't looked at it too closely yet. Maybe? I think so. I'm going to call that petrified wood. That sun's getting pretty low, and the ride in here was a little hairy. I don't have my Jeep. I'm driving my wife's Jeep Cherokee. So I think we need to skedaddle here. It's a pretty piece of probably jasper.
So I was wondering about this one in terms of whether it was petrified wood or not.
It is, as a matter of fact, is it like completely agatized. See that, all the kind of tan gold color there? Mm-hmm. That's been filled, all those cells have been filled completely with agate material. So that is awesome. That is an awesome, awesome piece.
Cool rock.
Good job.
That is a lot of rocks. We're actually on an island. Kate, how many rocks are there here?
So many beautiful rocks.
That's Kate's catchphrase in case you haven't watched Kate's videos, which you should watch Kate's videos. So we'll put a link at the end of the video so you can go check her out. She does find so many beautiful rocks.
There's a nice chunk of petrified wood. There's a nice chunk of petrified wood. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's so beautiful. This is really quite agatized. Not as agatized as that one that Nancy found, but man, isn't that nice?
That is.
I love these.
Nancy just wandered over and you're killing it.
How's the rookie doing?
You're doing great.
Nancy's kicking our butt.
I think I just found a good one.
Oh, that is great. Oh, that's fantastic, Rob.
I'm excited about it.
Chunker.
Hold on, let me get that
Very
wet.
cool.
Yep, I didn't have to wonder about that one.
Good job, Rob.
So I just found this, and I think in the past, Kate, you've told me this is called a milk agate.
Yeah, they call them milk agates because they look milky. And it's the same material as a Montana agate, but somehow there was another mineral that seeped into the gel, the silica gel, and made it opaque rather than, or at least more opaque than the regular Montana agates are. And they're real pretty, but there's so many beautiful rocks on the Yellowstone River that you can't pick them all up.
There's a couple. There's one right there. That's an agate. I'm not sure about this one. Let's get it wet. Nope, that's one of those milk agates we just found. With that little guy next to it, that's a little water level. So I'll keep that one. There's one. You see it? They're kind of glowing because the sun's low in the sky. It's morning. That one's got some color to it. I think that one's going to look cool when I tumble it. When I'm out rock hunting, I often talk about how a rock's going to look tumbled, but it takes me months to tumble these rocks in a lot of cases. So I thought I'd just show you some rocks from the last time I was in Montana with Kate and how they turned out. So this is a big piece of petrified wood, kind of a flat one. Here's a more woody looking piece of wood, if that's a thing. This stuff just polishes so nicely. This is my favorite piece of petrified wood. I think that one's really neat. There's a little crack right there that kind of bugs me, but I'll get over it. But you can really, really see the wood grain there. This is not wood. I think this is just probably chert. Not too exciting. Some more wood pieces here. There. I don't have much agate in here. There's a little one here. And a little bit bigger one here that has no inclusions at all, so it's kind of boring. Here's a little piece. And then the rest of these are just various jaspers. This one's by far my favorite. I think that's really pretty. Really nice colors in there. And then the rest of these. Here's some wood. A little piece of wood. And some of the red and orange jaspers I couldn't stop picking up. That's a slab off a bigger rock. Alright, so that's the sort of thing you can expect when we tumble some of these rocks. Here's another piece of Montana agate that's nice. It's got some of those little dark inclusions in there that I like so much. Alright, let's go find some more. There's one. I haven't plucked it out yet. Yep, that's good. Wash it in the dirty water. Aren't those cool? This is fun out here. Everybody's finding them. So much easier to find than Lake Superior agates. Kate's filming something over there. What do you have, Nance? Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I got this snowball-y looking thing. It's just kind of neat.
Yeah, it is neat. I don't think I want that.
I got this, which I don't know if that's anything good.
I don't think so.
And this one, which definitely seems to be agate-y, but not a very pretty one.
That's a good one. A little one.
A little small one that's a little clearer.
Should ask Kate about this one. Well, what'd Kate tell you?
Well, it's not a Montana agate, but it's just something she thought would be interesting to cut open. So we're going to take it back and see what it looks like cut.
I think I overheard her say you should go make Rob cut that open for you.
Yes, that's what.
So she knows you already.
Yes.
All right, here I am cutting the rock that Nancy's making me cut. This is not a huge rock, so I'll probably just put the two halves in a tumbler. So I think I'm going to just cut it right through the middle there. There looks to be some sort of something different here, a stripe of some sort, so I think it'll look best if I cut across this one. All right, I haven't looked at it yet, so we'll see it together for the first time. Well, a little bit of a stripe around there. So can't say I'm super excited about that, but it's okay. I'll throw it in the tumbler and see how it looks after being tumbled. So there's what it looks like on the inside.
Still trying to get this one washed a little bit, but this one's got some interesting things on it. Definitely a Montana agate.
That's beautiful.
Found a few. This one you gotta hold it up to the light.
I'm not sure if that's a Montana agate or not. Looks a little different. It's pretty though, whatever it is.
I vote yes.
Okay.
It's a smoky,
Yes.
a smoky one.
A smoky Montana agate, okay. The other two definitely are.
Okay, just found a Montana agate here. Hold it up to the light a little bit more. And a petrified wood. Trying to figure out what lighting angle's best there. Pretty cool. I just came across one. Hello there, little friend. That one actually has some banding in it. Pretty cool. Yeah, got another one. Okay, I think I might have just spotted a good one. Let's get a little squirt here. Pull it out. Yeah, maybe not. I think we'll call that a maybe good one. Not very clear. This one gets a thumbs up. Alright, I think I spotted one. Don't even have to spray this one off. It's pretty clean. Nice, nice. Pet wood? What do you think? Again, I'm the rookie, so I'm not the expert at this one. I would say so. Smoky quartz? Or a Montana agate? I'm gonna guess smoky quartz. Okay, just found one that's gonna require a little digging and investigating here. See if I can pull it out, but it's gonna be messy. Looks like it's not translucent enough. But maybe. I'm guessing the expert Kate's gonna tell me that's not a keeper. But I might hang on to it until we catch up to her on the beach.
Found a fairly nice size one here. That's a keeper.
A good one.
That's very clear. I just picked up this petrified wood and then realized that it's not petrified yet. Maybe someday. Same with that one. That's actual wood. So we're going across to another little island here. Kate said it rained a whole bunch recently, and this wasn't a separate island when she was here last. But it seems like fun to go there, so we're going. Is this anything, Kate?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. It's just sitting there waiting for you. Chunky, chunky, chunky.
Let's get that rinsed off. I like the ones that fit in the saw.
Oh, that is super great.
Of course, I'd like one that didn't fit in the saw for the other reason that most of these don't fit in the saw.
Oh, that's so
But
pretty.
that's a
Rob,
good one.
Here, hang on. Let me do my... Rob just found this little beauty.
Little
Was-
beauty.
Big beauty.
Big
This
beauty.
It was worth
Oh,
coming
look
up
what
to the
Nancy
island.
found.
Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at the inclusions.
Yeah,
on
good
that.
inclusions.
That is really pretty.
Nancy has found something. She's rinsing it for the big reveal because we don't know for sure. I don't know. I don't know. Let's run that one by Kate. Kate,
I'm coming.
come help.
Oh, yeah, that's another water line, actually. That's really nice. See how, I know that they call them water level in Minnesota. I don't know what you call them, but see how the lines have just kind of built up this way? And so that's what causes it to look not super transparent, is that it has these lines in it. But sometimes if you cut on the lines, you can get some really fantastic dendrites. So.
Oh, you cut parallel with the lines?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you cut this way, and this one maybe, I don't see a lot of dendrite stuff in there, so maybe it wouldn't be worth it on this one. But if you cut this way, you get cool stripes.
Right.
But if you cut parallel with the lines, sometimes you get really awesome dendrites.
I would not have thought. I would have always gone perpendicular
Yeah,
for
well,
the stripes.
somebody had to tell me that.
Well, somebody just told me that. Okay, nobody's forcing me to cut this one. I'm pretty excited about it. I've got it wet so I can kind of see those layers a little better. It looks like they go kind of this way. You can see that. So I'm going to take a slab right across here like Kate recommended. I'm doing it in here just because this is a weird shape to put in my slab saw and get the right angle on it. So I'm just going to cut it by hand in here. All right, let's see if this one's more interesting than the last one. Huh. Sadly, it's not that much more interesting. So now what do? I think I cut along the lines pretty well. Maybe I'll take a cut this way this time. See if I do any better that way. I think I'm going to cut right along here. All right, this one's going to be good. I can feel it. Haven't looked yet. Oh, that's better. I like that. Definitely like that. Okay, that's the way to go. So the rest of this will be slabbed up this way. I don't think I'm going to cut any more for the video. I'll cut it later, and that'll make some nice slabs. I was only going to cut those 2 slabs, and I just couldn't help myself, so I finished it up. There's that first cut. Here's the second cut. Then here's the new material. I thought this was drying out. I've got these wet right now. I thought that was a dry spot, but it's actually just white right there. Looks like there's a fracture through this, so if I was going to make cabs out of this, I'd just do one here and one over on that side. Here's the last 2. There's a little end cut over here too. All right, let's get back to the Yellowstone River. I wasn't going to film this one, but it looks like it's got some nice stuff on the inside. Looks pretty cool. Nancy, what do you have?
I got a nice piece of petrified wood.
I agree. That's very nice. That's great. The last time I was here, Kate made fun of me because I picked up every red rock on the beach. So I got to do one for old time's sake at least. That is pretty. Look at that one. That's a water level or water line, whatever you want to call it. That might be my favorite one so far, other than the really big ones. I like really big ones, but that's great. Well, Nancy's been finding all the petrified wood, but I think this is one. Maybe. Let's get that wet. Yep. All right, glad I found one today. I found one last night.
I just picked up another piece of what I assume is petrified wood, but I was going to give a little dunk over here and clean it up.
And that crystal clear water. You've just been on fire with these. I found one. How many have you found? Like 10?
Probably.
Kind of heading out, and it's our last little chance to find something, and we weren't finding too much lines of Montana agates, but I think that's one. Well, maybe not. That red doesn't look right. I don't know. I think that's just quartz. It's pretty quartz. Don't think that's an agate though. Darn. Now we have to cross the river again. Nancy, I think I'm going to send you across on your own so I can film it.
On the fall?
Well, that would make for a very interesting clip, wouldn't it?
You're such a sweetheart.
I love you.
Love you too.
Look at that one. It's agate shaped, but it's the wrong color. I have to ask Kate what that one was. I saw another one around here just a second ago, and of course you turn your head and they disappear. Yeah, it can be a game. You can find it and point it out to me. Maybe if I get back over here where I saw it. Oh, there it is. Just a little guy. Okay, let's ask Kate what this one is. Okay, guide Kate. What do you think of that thing?
That is so cool. Ooh, look at the colors there. So, if I had to name this, I would call it a jasp agate.
Okay.
It's absolutely formed in the same kind of bugs that the agates are formed in.
Right, you can see that shape.
But the red is kind of more the iron and the jaspery kind of material. So, and there's definitely some swirls and things in there too. So, cool.
Not probably going to tumble real well based on.
That'd be pretty rough, especially for Mr. Perfectionist.
Well, I don't know if you can see us through all the bugs that are flying around. They're not bothering us, but there's a lot of little bugs. So
They really weren't affecting us all morning until just now.
yeah, well, it's fun. So anyhow, Kate, you have a book, don't you?
I do.
Tell them about the book.
I wrote a book about, it's called So Many Beautiful Rocks. It's about rock hunting on the Yellowstone River and the fishing accesses and bridges all the way from Sydney up to Huntley. So.
And I've read it and I recommend it. So go buy Kate's book. We'll put a link in the description and see you next time.